Good morning. This Diary of a Psychotic podcast is brought to you by me because it's unsponsored. I don't comment on politics anymore, mainly because it's just a train wreck. But I'm going to tell you a story, okay? The very first aquarium, the public aquarium, had a problem. They couldn't get enough fish. They couldn't get enough of the species of fish, right? But they did manage to get a shark, okay? And they said, we're going to have to keep a separate tank for this. And they had a director. Said, okay, we'll keep a separate tank, right? But the director moved on. He's going to be retired or whatever, right? The new director, all right, brought in a private consultant, okay, a marine biologist. Now, the marine biologist was a scientist, okay? He wasn't an aquarium director, okay? So he said, you can save money by putting the shark in with the other fish. He says, why? Won't he eat the other fish? He says, not if you feed him. If you feed him, he won't eat the other fish. He's like, what do we feed him? Fish. Okay? You feed him fish, all right? Well, the shark doesn't know which fish he can eat and which ones he doesn't. He can't. He can't know that. He's a shark. Him shark. Him gonna eat. Yeah, exactly. So, they put the shark in the tank just to see if he would eat the other fish, right? One day, the feeding crew was late. That's right. How late? They didn't show up. Something went wrong and the feeding crew didn't show up. All right. The next day, the feeding crew showed up and they all got fired. Why? Because the only fish in the tank was the shark. If you don't feed that shark, he's going to eat everything else. Now, let me tell you another story. Everybody elected this president a second time after he'd ruined the tank the first time. All right? Yeah, he was the feeding crew that didn't show up. So the shark ate all the other fish. Well, we got a shark in the tank again, and he's the feeding crew. All right? Feeding crew didn't show up until the shark started to eat everybody else. Okay. Aesop's fables. The moral of the story is, if you're the feeding crew, show up. Otherwise, the shark's going to eat everybody else. You know what I'm saying? This has been Don Keith, Diary of a Psychotic podcast, unsponsored. Think about it.